So we've been talking about a well-known person that you like or admire, and I'd like to discuss with you one or two questions related to this. First of all, let's consider being in the public eye. What are some of the advantages and the disadvantages of being famous?
So the advantages are that first you'll get really rich and fame, and that actually helps because you don't have to pay for a lot of stuff. They're going to give you free dresses, free meals, free stays in the hotels, free everything. So you're saving money plus the money you're earning. For the disadvantages, I think being the public eye means losing your privacy. So you will always be in the eye of paparazzi and the people, and if someone recognized you, he would take a picture of you. So I think that would be a great disadvantage.
Do you think if a celebrity accepts those endorsements, do you think they lose their honesty?
I don't think that they will lose their honesty. But they may change. They have to accept the environment that they are living right now. So if they are famous, they get famous, and they're not selling their souls to the devil. And so that's not a very bad thing. They're just human being, and if they like that, that would be better.
Can you talk about how the media reports on famous people in your country?
The media, okay. In my country, the reports are like half and half. So half serious and half entertainment. Half serious news and half entertainment. They are often, but that often, they're not big news. They're not a big news of Shakira gets married or not. They're like small news, and then they get bigger and bigger because of people's talk, not the media.
Do you think more time should be spent on current events and political news?
Yeah, I think that. But also we need to relax from the serious news, and we need entertainment news. So nobody would like to have just bad news, because bad news are not good to anybody.
Why do ordinary people find the lives of famous people so interesting?
I think because if they see somebody who's successful and rich, failed and getting dumped, they feel better about themselves, and they think that we might not be rich, but we're better people.
So you think most people want to see that celebrity fail?
No, it depends. It depends. So if you don't like anybody, you would like everybody to fail. But if you like someone and you support that person, you would really like him to be really successful.
Let's talk about celebrity culture. How does the media use famous people in advertising?
Okay, in a lot of ways, because if people follows one person, for example Justin Bieber, right now in the Super Bowl, they support him and follow whatever he says, and the media will use that, and the publicist will use him as long as it takes, because if they do that, their money return will be really high.
Do you think people want to buy a product because the celebrity endorses that?
It depends of the target. If it's a smart target, and it won't be happen like this, because it's like a child. If it's like a child or teenagers, they will follow whatever their leaders does.
You mentioned Justin Bieber. Are there negative effects of young people becoming famous?
Maybe not for the people that follows the famous people, but I think that it will be really bad for the young for the poor guy himself, for being famous at such age. So he doesn't know what's right and what's good and what's bad. So they will always turn bad.
Thank you very much. This is the end of the speaking test. The test taker speaks quite fluently and gives appropriate and extended responses. She makes good use of a range of markers and linking words. First, actually, I think so, for example, in a lot of ways, that's why. There is some hesitation, but it's mainly content related as she seeks to clarify her ideas before expressing them. Coherence is not affected by these slight pauses. Vocabulary is a strong feature of her performance, and she uses a wide range, including some less common idiomatic and colloquial items. For example, she mentioned lose your privacy, selling their soul to the devil, getting dumped, it depends on the target, we need a rest from the serious stuff. However, there are also a few examples of errors and inappropriate word use, like a small news, end of the relaxed evening, free dresses. Her grammar displays a good range of both simple and complex structures that are used flexibly, and a number of her sentences are error-free. However, there are some noticeable errors in areas such as articles, prepositions, subject-verb agreement, and verb tense, like if someone recognize you, if people follows, you will like them fail, it won't be happen like this. Although she has a noticeable accent, her pronunciation is generally clear and easy to follow. Stress and intonation are used well to enhance meaning, like you don't have to pay for a lot of stuff. They will give free dresses and free stays in the hotels. She has a tendency to use syllable timing, which prevents her from sustaining appropriate rhythm over long utterances. She also has occasional problems with sounds, jung instead of young, but this has only minimal effect on intelligibility. So the test taker only just achieves band 7, owing to a weaker performance in grammar.